Hello everyone. How to study Indian polity by Laxmikanth for UPSC examinations. We will talk about that in this session. Okay, let's start. Yes, this is the book which everyone would be familiar with. It is a very good book, very complete book. You can read. It gives you complete information. If you can read this completely, thoroughly, yes, you are okay with your Indian polity. Now I will tell you how you can read this book effectively, quicker, and how you can actually revise, how much time to give for this Indian polity, whether you are writing for mains or for prelims. You can read this book in 10 days. I said you can read this book in 10 days. To study it will take time. You can read, if you are going to read this book for the first time, I will tell you to read it in 10 days by making partitions. You divide this book into 5 parts and then you study. You keep your goals for each and every day, that you have to complete this much. You study that and you can read this book in 10 days like that. After reading it for the first time in 10 days, you will be able to know the outline of what is Indian polity. Actually, you will be able to understand little bit more. If you are attending the classes, you will be like, when they will say something, you will be able to understand better if you are reading for the first time. Now, after completing for the first time, now how will you read for the first time? You start from the beginning to the end. You start from the beginning. Don't go in the middle, don't go to parliament, president or whatever. You start accordingly as it is. You read as it is. Please don't do any correction, any alteration in the reading mode. You read as it is given chapter wise. You read it. For the first time it will take 10, even it may take 12 days if you are not able to comply with your schedule. So try to read within 12 days or 10 days. After reading it for the first time, then when you will start reading for the second time, you will be okay with some topics, you will understand better. And while reading for the third time, you will be very okay and you will be remembering everything better. And if you are reading for the fourth time, then you will be able to analyze it better. So while reading for the first time, you please partition into 5 and read it properly. You read as it is. But while reading for the second time, what you have to do is, while reading the parliament portion, the president portion, the governor's portion, you actually read it like I will tell you how you can read that while reading for the second or third time or fourth time. If you are reading about High Court or Supreme Court, you read. If you are reading about Supreme Court, you read about High Court also after reading the Supreme Court, so that you will be able to differentiate what is about in High Court and what it is in Supreme Court. Otherwise, you will forget what was there in High Court, what was there in Supreme Court. To remember it better, if you are reading for Supreme Court, you also read about High Court. If you are reading about the President, you also read about the Governor. You have to link like this so that you can analyze better, understand better, and you can also remember better. If you are reading about the Prime Minister, after studying about the Prime Minister, you study about the Chief Minister. Like this, if you do, while not for the first time, if you are reading for the first time, you read it as it is. No need to change. But while reading for the second time, you read in this way. And please don't leave over the first chapters. They are very important. Yes, you have to read. They are the basics. First 2 to 3 chapters will be basics, and it is important and very heavy to remember, but you have to remember that. You have to read that first. Start accordingly. At the end, you will have some constitutional bodies, other constitutional bodies, non-constitutional body. That part you can read later if you don't want to read just now. You can read that at the end. After completing everything, you can read that at the end. But they are easy. They are of two pages each. You can read that also. You can actually decide some other day, some other time for that. But it is a very good thing. You can study about CBI. You have Vigilance, Central Vigilance Commission. You have the many other things are there which you can actually read it so that you can remember more appropriately. So this is how you should read the Indian polity. Read it as it is for the first time. While reading for the second time, you go, as I said, a comparison method. differentiating everything, so that you can remember it properly. Read each and every line. Please don't skip anything. Read each and every line. You may not understand in your first go, but you will be able to understand it better and better by your next and next reading. So by the way, you in your second reading you will be able to understand everything. In your third reading you will be actually revising, and in the fourth reading you will be analyzing everything. Try to read at least 3 times, and if better you can read for 4 times this book. This is a very good book. You can study, you should have to set your targets to study this book. You can complete this in 10 days. You can start studying this from today. Okay, thank you for watching this video. Keep studying, keep learning. Thank you.